Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 17 of season 3 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes and react to the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also can suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel and help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate if you enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And that all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 17. The team. Here we go.
Coulson's team vanished halfway around the world and we still have 2 pickups to make. Fly faster.
You have to go up and see the roof.
I get it. I get it. They are feeling a little crushed for time.
I would really like that.
Yo.
It's good to see you again. You look well. Hello.
Aw, she's practicing English.
Only maybe not tonight. Really?
Wow, that sucks.
I'm sorry, something's come up.
I like how she's like looking up like she's waiting to be abducted by a UFO. Which I guess isn't wholly inaccurate considering.
How do I take the plane?
Don't know.
What's the base's layout?
Don't know.
How many soldiers?
Oh no!
Service wells that can get us within 50 feet of the base.
Now, what about the other 50 feet?
I'll take care of that.
Okay, when do we land?
She's gonna trimmers her way through there like a graboid. We don't know. Oh, no. We're diving. Great, fun.
For one reason or another, each of us has been given a gift. Let's put him to good use.
Aww. God, I'm so hyped up for this.
Come on. Coulson!
Man, May got fucked up.
Look for anything in here that will mess with those guys.
Oh, fuck. Oh! Yep. There she is. Coming in like she's bashing into Bert's rec room.
Entonces, ¿qué? Lo invitaste a subir y lo dejaste ahí solito.
Dude. What a... Oh, let's fucking go. Bullets are useless against him, and I love it. And then she just cleans up. God. I need to see him do a raid-in and just... I'm scared about all these Inhumans on our team being in Hydra's base. Considering Ward is around, and he could hijack any one of them.
If not, we'll all go blind. What?
I mean, gotta do what you gotta do.
Guys, I'm coming to you.
Oh, wow. I love that little smirk she shot. I love that he just threw a wrench at them. It's so goofy. It's very Looney Tunes. Oh, no. Oh. Oh! Yo! Wait, I mean, we've seen him get incapacitated and it wears off, but if he killed him, is it permanent?
Hello?
What the?
Mack.
Aww.
Got anyone who can fly this thing?
May, you can't even walk.
I can still fly.
Shit. Okay, at least he's not on it.
We lost him again and achieved nothing. Not true. Now we have one on the inside.
Wait, what? Who? Malik? Was him getting captured part of the plan? I mean, he was just awkwardly standing in that room, kind of, I don't know, it was a little suspiciously.
You okay?
Oh, I didn't feel it. You run fast, things happen.
Yeah. You sure you're all right?
Yeah.
Or is it Lincoln?
Thanks for having my back when I went down. You saved me.
Because of his, the whammy he received.
Think he'll give us anything?
Well, Coulson's questioning him now. Soon you'll get cleared to go home, but if he talks, we might be on another mission.
He's like, fuck, I need to go back to my date. Or at least explain myself a little bit better.
What is that thing parading around as Grant Ward?
You ever ride Arabians?
I'm not really the equestrian type.
Magnificent horses, hard to control. Stephanie rode Arabians, my daughter. We were riding once in the Tetons. This rock slide up ahead. Her horse bucked and threw her right off. My heart stopped. But she got up and calmed that horse in a way that made me more proud than anything I'd ever done. And that was the day I told her about Hydra. I was foolish. I thought that I could bring back the Hydra and guide it the same way Stephanie commanded that horse. I taught her to have faith in it as a god, and she did.
If you ever want to see her again.
He killed her.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, no, Mr. Coulson, it is a god. It's just not ours.
Yeah, what's this little doohickey? So we know part of Ward was in our Medusa guy. Could part of him, after he died, the part of Ward that was controlling him, like,
And something went wrong?
canoodled into him?
Sorry. Can't be easy having your boyfriend on the team.
Or could it have happened when he was unconscious in that hallway and saw Ward? Because that means before he got whammied, he knew to go after Malik. Because he went off book. He went off plan there. Or am I just... I'm definitely overthinking it.
Lo siento.
Oh, he's been practicing too. Aww.
And your Spanish is much better, not just pescado.
Hacemos lo mejor posible para no matar. No mata, no mata.
And these?
Those kill. You do your best, but some days are tougher than others.
It's okay, Mack. I trust you.
No.
What else are you doing?
Well, you're the doctor. Is he dead or not? His body temperature is 98 degrees.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I think
That's some sort of metabolic activity.
It's the parasites. He is the inside man. The Ward dust.
He's not a god. He was a slave to the Kree. They called him Alvius. Do you know that word? It's Latin. It means hive.
Ooh.
You said they'll worship him. What did you mean?
I'm saying that those that were loyal to me now serve him. He infected them, became a part of them.
Why would I ever believe you?
You'll see soon enough. You
Oh,
sent 4
no.
Inhumans into his lair, and now they're in your base. If you trust any of them...
We also don't know if there wasn't any particles that they didn't see floating in the air as dust or as anything else. This is so fucked up. Now we have him mistrusting all of his Inhumans. Oh my god, this is like the thing now. What if that's why Yo-Yo, presumably, is up on that ship? She's one of the infected ones, and they had to eject her into space and explode her to cleanse the infection, so to speak.
If any of them are sick, they could be very dangerous. They need to be in containment now.
Then what? Simmons said it. There's no test. Are we going to question them? What do we ask? Are you infected? No? Great. Thanks.
I fucking love the way he delivers these lines, man. It is the best. I mean, we know it's a parasite now. Like, how do we not have at least some way to test them for this infection already?
Came for a reason. We monitor them, let them show their hand.
They saved our lives. Now we can't trust a lot of them.
Now they're scheming against her and her people. This could go very bad.
This is common. It's just a security thing since Malik's here.
Security? I want to do something or I go home.
He's cooperating, but we have to be patient. We'll get our chance.
Estoy harta esta burocracia.
My money's on Lincoln.
You did good today. You led them well.
No.
You wanted all of this. What did you think would happen?
You don't understand what it's like to be brought up in faith.
We were C&E Catholics. I'm sure it's no death cult.
I believed that I could resurrect a god, but instead I freed the devil.
Sounds about right.
I sacrificed my brother to him. Still, he took my daughter.
What you do next matters.
You trying to sell me on the idea that I can set everything right?
I'm trying to sell you on revenge. I have an image, too, of a body on the floor. Rosalind Price. Love turned to rage in that moment.
Aww.
So I hunted down and murdered Grant Ward. Not to serve any good, not to serve any belief. I wanted revenge. I wanted to feel him die. That's the sin that gave your devil new life.
To come and take everything we love.
Let it turn into rage. Tell me how to stop him.
This god is outlived.
I've met gods. Gods bleed.
I never saw my last rodeo being with S.H.I.E.L.D. What would you like to know?
Wow, here we go.
Start with everything.
Ooh.
Just seeing things.
Are you though? Nope, she keeps... When he looked away, she pulled out a gun. And he showed her that entire arsenal. Oh no, it is her. When and how? So they're going to have to eject her into space. I mean, like, as far as we know, we don't have any other way for them to test and or extract these parasites, so... Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Joey off this guy. Sure the hell Yo-Yo could raise. Or Daisy.
Lincoln could electrocute us in our sleep.
He was like, I didn't even think about that.
How do we land in these situations?
We're S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Today could be worse.
We're in hazmat suits.
Yeah, to help our friend.
It still could be very worse.
Lucky to have you.
Oh my god.
Fitz.
The parasites infest deep in the brain, but the good news is it doesn't seem to cause permanent damage.
But they don't have a test. Not yet.
Surveillance isn't working. They're all over the base. It's a threat.
I mean, it would have been if you didn't drop your head, Mack. No.
Anything suspicious on the cameras?
Everyone looks suspicious if you stare at them long enough.
That's also true.
And I think Yo-Yo scoped out every angle of this base.
Lincoln tried to pump me
Okay,
full of
where he
meds
got
before I
that
talked
at
to
least, but he
Daisy.
didn't see the gun. That's the thing, too. I was a little suspicious of that, too, but it is normal to offer her, you know, pain relief in that moment. But it could have been also to disable her so she wasn't awake if anything happens. Like, everything that is normal can be, all of this. Oh, please tell me the killing. Yeah, she stole one of the whatever the fucks. Oh, he's gonna be dead. Is that why they took the killing thingy? Yep. Wow. But that isn't how he saw himself go.
Malik's door was open. He was already dead.
Bloody grenade went off right in front of us.
Covering up the cause of death. Can you walk?
Yeah.
Oh, that means somebody in here still maybe did the sucky on him. I'm like, I 100% should have phrased that differently.
Are you okay?
We're fine.
She said she's fine.
Ooh. Oh no.
Go into the common area. That's an order.
You've kept us in the dark all day.
There's a situation, Daisy. I need you to get your team to cooperate.
But we attacked.
Where's Joey?
I don't know. Coulson, you need to level with me right now.
We need to get you checked out. Hive can sway inhumans. Your team may have been exposed in the rescue.
Wait, like mind control?
One of you killed Malik. I'm trying to keep everyone safe, including you. Where's Joey?
My team wouldn't do that.
They wouldn't have a choice. It's like an infection.
Pensé que dijiste que protegías a la gente.
I swear that's what I'm doing, Yo-Yo.
We saved your asses and you come at us?
Lincoln.
First, we get everyone in quarantine, and then we can talk.
Not everyone. Anybody in here could have killed Malik. But you singled us out right away.
Lincoln, stop it.
What's happening?
I think Hive infected one of us while we were in that base.
With our heads.
Where were you?
What?
Confiamos en ellos y nos traicionaron.
What?
What?
Screw S.H.I.E.L.D.
Iain was terrified of Hive returning. Now I can see why. Simmons quarantined Lucio's body.
Why didn't they tell us sooner?
If that's true, this is exactly why Coulson didn't say anything.
No, if that is true, I don't want you telling me what to think. We were all alone in that base. Any of you could be infected. Any one of us.
Oh my god, it is turning into the thing. Because now they're sus of each other now, too.
Contain for now. If they're arguing, that means they're not all turned. Search their bunks and lockers. Figure out what we're missing.
That's a good point.
¿Por qué no me cree? Ayúdame a explicarle.
Es extraño que no recuerdes.
What are you saying? Can you please speak English right now?
¿No eres espía? Aprende español.
I just want to leave, one way or another.
Are you saying you'll fight S.H.I.E.L.D. to get out of here? Because that means me too.
They're about to break in. I am not going back into isolation.
No, they no.
I just needed some time, okay?
Where were you when the lights went
I
out?
was in my room where I told you to meet me. Where were you, Sparky, during the electrical thing?
This is amazing.
How do we know whoever turned can infect the rest?
There's no evidence of that.
I just want out.
I mean, we hadn't had evidence of an infected infecting anybody else. That body seems to have been what did it, or well, we don't even know that. We don't know that the infection didn't occur in the base.
It's better than someone in here or out there getting killed.
Oh my god.
Coulson has a hidden elevator. It used to be an old underground exit. Maybe I can break through to get out.
I mean, you're all gonna live just fine if you just let them do what they're doing.
We even know what we're supposed to be looking for.
We do now.
What did he find?
It's not much further. The original passage is hidden through here.
I hope you're sure about this.
What if she's leading them into a trap?
Hi.
She is. Yo, let's go. Then it is definitely not her. An infected person wouldn't have made that play.
I didn't say anything earlier because we didn't know who it was. But now we do.
We know who it's not.
When you decided to leave, Lincoln didn't want to go. Not without his prize.
I didn't do that. Did you? You have to believe me.
Yo-Yo did it. Yo-Yo did it. Yo-Yo did it. She's framing him. She can do that. She blipped away twice.
From the moment Hive popped up on our radar, you suddenly knew where to find this and had your hands on it until our distress call diverted you to Malik's base.
Exactly. That was before any of us could have been exposed to Hive.
Transia.
In the hotel.
The rooftop.
Yeah.
Daisy fought Malik. I found the bodies. But you said you caught a glimpse of Ward, didn't you?
So I wasn't overthinking it. I don't think it's him, though. I think it's very circumstantial.
I wasn't anywhere close to Hive!
We can fix this, Lincoln. Let us help you.
Leave me alone!
Ooh. Oh. I don't think it's him. I don't. I think it's Yo-Yo. I think she framed him, and that's just Lincoln being Lincoln right now. Fuck!
I failed them.
This is being a leader. You want to protect everyone, but you can't. People get hurt. Today wasn't your fault.
Doesn't feel that way.
Hive destroyed the most sacred thing for a team.
Yo-Yo.
My name is Elena.
Trust.
See, I get it, but at the same time, you have to understand why this is happening. It might suck, it might hurt in the moment, but like, you have to be you gotta be able to put yourself in their shoes. They have every right to be suspicious and scared.
We have to do what's best for the team. It's times like these, when there's no clear path, that I understand why people pray.
No.
We don't know if any of the rest of you are infected, but we will soon. I have to keep you in quarantine. I have to disband your team, Daisy.
Oh. I mean, I get it. They're just an asset that can be easily turned against them. Unless they can come up with like a way to immunize them to the parasite.
I have no idea how to help them. We should be in the lab.
Well, we're running every test that we can.
Well, they still don't even know how to confirm it yet without opening up their
One
skull.
of these days we'll find something out in space that's magnificent, right? Not trying to infect us or kill us like Hive.
What's Hive? Couldn't even get off a desert planet without us, so...
No.
I just want to help our friends.
I know.
Let's go. Now that's the kiss I was waiting on.
Sorry, I know everything's well and starting over. Didn't mean to push too fast.
Too fast. It's been 10 years. We can't waste any more time.
Yeah.
Really? Because I thought that...
Really? And since we're cursed or whatever
Oh, I
nonsense.
said that one time. And for the record, actually, there's more evidence that the cosmos is against us.
I'm tired of seeing our friends ripped apart from each other. That can't happen to us again. I won't let it.
And we won't let it. Who needs space? Because I've got something magnificent right here.
Aww.
A picture of space.
Oh, you
One of
dick.
my prized possessions, that is. And I don't know why that makes significance to me.
Smooth. So.
Good to see you.
I didn't do anything. I promise. I did not betray the team.
I believe you. That's why I came. I came to get you out of here.
Oh, this is a test. She's testing him.
They wouldn't understand.
I don't care.
We can't just throw S.H.I.E.L.D. away. They'll find a test and see that I'm innocent. How did you get out of your cell?
I'm the one who programmed the security features. Thinking S.H.I.E.L.D. can't hold us.
But we want them to, right? Daisy.
Oh,
What did you do?
I've got Malik.
Wait. Oh! So all of that leading them into the trap, playing along with this, all these little things was just to not blow their cover. Fuck! And Ward, this thing, and her would all know how S.H.I.E.L.D. operates.
Daisy, he's using you. You're sick.
I'm happier than I've ever been.
Oh my god. I was so convinced it was Yo-Yo, dude.
So it's you. I know what you're gonna do.
We can't let you keep talking.
And I won't be kept from my daughter.
If I'm honest, I might enjoy this.
Yep, never mind. There it is. Woo! Okay, that makes sense. He wasn't getting the suck. He was getting the crush. Wow. God damn it.
Daisy, I know. Wouldn't betray S.H.I.E.L.D. Wouldn't throw away what we have. You framed me.
I'm sorry, but Coulson had to find his rat so S.H.I.E.L.D. could stand down. And you have trouble keeping your temper.
Wow.
You use that against me?
I'm here for you now. We care about you.
Oh, we care about you.
I don't want any part of this.
You'll understand someday.
Fuck! No! Wow, dude. I was so certain it wasn't Daisy, and that's the beauty of it. What is she doing? Is she caving the place in? Yeah. Wow. What a fucking amazing episode.
Preparations have been made to leave. We need somewhere safe. With what we did to his daughter, I worry Malik will turn on Hydra.
That won't be a problem. Gideon is dead.
In that case, there is the issue of his estate.
I'm aware of his wealth. I'm not concerned. We find Skye next. I believe I know where she's headed.
Of course. But there is a considerable portion available to move now.
How much?
Roughly 960 million.
Malik built something very impressive with his life. Let's spend it.
On what? On what? Oh my God. What an amazing episode. Absolutely wonderful. The acting across the board was off the charts. I love the way they set it up too. The way they manipulated our point of view. The way they just kind of seeded all these little things that made us question the reality of the situation. I guess I should have been a little more suspicious of Daisy, considering how, well, I don't want to say obedient, but like passive she was about everything. But I thought that, again, like everything else that was going on, with suspicion in your mind could be seen as suspicious, but had you not been suspicious is just what they would normally be doing. Like with Lincoln and the painkillers, with Daisy and what she was doing, with Yo-Yo and how she was behaving, with Joey and how he was wanting to get out of there. Everything that was going on in there was very normal for them, but given the situation, that normal becomes a little suspicious. It's a little too normal, if you ask me. And that's what I was saying. I was like, I feel like if anybody was thinking rationally in these moments and knew what they got themselves into and what they were dealing with, anybody should be maybe not fine with it, or at least understanding of what they need to do and what they need to go through. It's going to suck, but it's the responsible thing to do. Like with Joey, like with Yo-Yo, obviously with their experiences in the past, they're a little like meh about conceding to any of that, which again is normal for them, but in the moment is really suspicious. They did a really good job at throwing that all around. And I thought, like, for certain, because Daisy led them into that little trap with Coulson, it wasn't her. But she knew, the Hive knew how it operates, one, from her own memories, and two, from Ward's memories of how this would function, how best to serve their aims. And it throws us off as the viewer, throws them off as the people pursuing this infection, and God, it was so good. I thought that was the clear-cut indicator she was in the free. I did think that after a point, especially once they started like cornering him and leaning into it, and we saw him looking at the Terrigen crystals, looking at the artifact, which Daisy was there for, you know, so like I felt like all these little things were very strongly trying to get us to think it was Lincoln, and I thought that was going to be the red herring, quite obviously. I was under the suspicion it was Yo-Yo when Mack was monitoring the security systems and we saw her zoom off and grab a gun, but she also zoomed off a couple of other times. And I was like, okay, well, she grabbed a weapon, she grabbed the mine, and then she grabbed the artifact. Though she wouldn't have known how to do that, but with her power, she could have scoured the base easily. I thought she framed Lincoln, and that was going to be how she ended up in the carrier in space with that explosion, is because they haven't come up with a cure, a vaccine, or anything of the sort. So last-ditch effort, they launched her into space with that carrier and just ignited it to get rid of what was infecting her, the particles, the parasite that was already in her. I thought that was going to be the twist. That was going to be the reveal. But that is still the case. That is still on the cards. And if she's leaving now, maybe she intercepts the other members of the team to try to recruit them, and they don't know that she's infected. Maybe she takes this getaway and then picks them up, and then somehow 1 to 2 or whatever. I mean, because we see that vision, that does mean Daisy's got to be in the ship, right? God damn it. This is stressing me out. I love storylines like this, dude. The Thing is one of the most iconic examples of it, and maybe even one of the first examples of it that at least that I can think of. You know, maybe Invasion of the Body Snatchers a little bit. I don't think it was ever done in that way. X-Files did a really good rendition of it. The episode Ice in season 1 is one of my favorite episodes of the show. They, in just 40-some minutes, just like this, do a really tense, like, paranoia-inducing episode that plays out very similarly. Obviously, we have a lot of other stuff to deal with, like with the Malik stuff, with Ward, and a lot of other plot lines we're juggling. In this, it's not as honed in on that element. That element only really comes in into the back half. But I like the way we're kind of like, they were building up. They're trying to keep it hush-hush. They were trying not to make a scene. You know, Fitz and Simmons are, you know, extracting, you know, as much as they can from them, whatever fluids they can try to test, but they still don't have a good way to actually confirm the infection. But they're trying to ease their minds, you know. At least after the fact, once that, you know, they threw Lincoln under the bus, seems like Joey was at least a little more compliant there towards the end, as he was just like, hey, I just need to know I'm not infected, now that this is a reality here. We had that beautiful moment, speaking of Fitz and Simmons, finally coming together. Like the kiss that was given earlier, I know, like I saw like one comment, it was like, dude, I'm surprised you didn't get the reaction out of that you should have. You know, they finally kissed after all this buildup. And I was like, yeah, but it wasn't a happy kiss. It wasn't a good kiss. It was like a knee-jerk reaction in the moment kiss that wasn't even the right moment. That's not the reward I've been waiting on. This was it. when they were in this moment, they were opening up, they were talking about everything they've been through, and they went for it. And even when he started to second guess himself, she was like, get back in here, big boy. Like, she was like, no. You can't be like, oh, I'm sorry, too fast. This has been 10 years in the making. With all the bullshit that's been going on, anything that could be right around the corner, let's just stop wasting time. And then, bam, 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 they just went right back to it. Great little banter, back and forth, cute as fuck between the two of them. Absolutely, that's what I've been waiting on. And I love that, too, like, to bring down and get his own revenge against this entity. You know, Malk was willing to just give Coulson everything. I like the way that they connected over this. It wasn't over, you know, S.H.I.E.L.D's ideals or anything like that. It was about all these things that Coulson's been beating himself up for Rosalind's death, for the revenge he exacted and how that led to this point. And now he could also seek his own sense of revenge by helping them. Again, I love the way we assembled this team, brought them together, and it was a great plan. It was a great move. It worked out pretty well until everything started to fall apart. And now it just feels like the team is just going to be just unraveled. Their trust is shaken. And more so than anything, like what Mack was building with Yo-Yo. Again, like, I just feel like you can't blame him. I get her reservations with government organizations and blah, 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 blah. But once you realize this is actually happening, I do not understand being that ignorant and that upset about them trying to protect the world from an alien organism that could control minds. The distrust is understandable. This is just where I was like, I thought, like, everybody in that room, given the situation and being boxed in like they were definitely letting their emotions get the better of them. They were not thinking rationally. And if anything, they were just thinking selfishly. No matter what she was thinking about her ideals, like, her actions and her point of view was a risk to the planet. That irritated me. And it's not Mack's fault. And they were so cute. I hope we get over that hurdle. And not to mention, like, I'm pretty sure she's going to die anyway, but I really hope they make up. I really hope they kind of mend or rebuild that bridge, at least before that happens. Because that was just her learning English, him learning a little bit more Spanish, and then all of that, him showing her around, talking about what S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to do, and blah, 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 blah. We were making so much headway, and then it just gets undone completely by, honestly, a reasonable situation, the way they played it out. Is it frustrating? Yes. Once it's revealed what is going on, and you even have proof that it is happening, even if it's not proof because Lincoln was just a scapegoat, but it is in fact happening, and they believed that it was him in that moment. You gotta just wake up to that. I don't know that we followed up back on her after that moment to at least see how she's feeling after that reveal, and what even after this reveal that it was Daisy the whole time. I better see them come around on that, because that is so fucking frustrating. That's one of the things that that always bothers me the most about these storylines. It is real, it is very human, but it's still frustrating as a viewer to watch when you know the grander scale of everything, and it's these scared, selfish acts that people get put into. And it happened in the thing. It happened in that episode of X-Files. It happens every time this happens. People just want out. They want out of the box. You know, like any animal, you get caged back to a corner, you want out of that corner. Whether you may not even be thinking rationally at that point, because you're just thinking about yourself and instinctually, and all those neurons in your brain are just popping off telling you to run, get out of here. You know, but at the end of the day, it's not the right call, and it's not the safe call for anybody, for that matter. Not for you, not for the people you plan to meet, the people you are being kept from. You are a danger to yourself and literally everyone around you, even if you are not infected. The possibility is still there until we can confirm otherwise. Anyway, sorry, long tangent aside, that always bothers me. And it just sucks now too, because I was just combing through this again, just kind of seeing if there's anything I didn't talk about. But like that moment with Daisy and Coulson and him talking about being a leader and all that, and how, like, you know, we never really know if we're making the right calls. It's in those moments where we have to make a tough decision that I understand why people pray, just to kind of get that out of their hands, or to hope that they didn't mess up, you know. And I like that equating to the Hive god here as like this parallel for the devil, or even in this universe, the origin of the devil in this universe, or the idea of it, which I think, I mean, if we're tapping into Ghost Rider eventually, I feel like we might have to dig a little bit deeper than that. I don't know. I'm curious to see how that unfolds, but I like that whole conversation. I got kind of on a tangent there, but like that moment between those two, them coming together as leaders, her understanding the sacrifice, the difficulty of making these types of decisions, just for that to not even be Daisy. I mean, I'm sure she's in there, but that just means at this point we have to figure out how to kill this parasite. Because they did make a very pointed observation that they let us know is that, oh, it's in the brain, but it's not damaging the tissue. It's keeping everything intact. That means if we could find a way to kill the parasite, the brain's going to be undamaged. So there's not going to be any permanent damage for removing the parasite. So we just need to figure out how to do that. And maybe that's what this, project, or at least part of it, we talked about that facility that Ward destroyed that was working on this deterrent for invasive species, for these swarms, these hive creatures that operate in these masses. Whatever was there being worked on terrified him enough, or at least was enough of a threat that he needed to wipe it out. And maybe we can get some kind of a clue from that, or at least an inkling of where to go with that, to see how it goes. And maybe they can even just, maybe if not kill the parasite, maybe just cut it off from the source, the host. Or that isn't how this works. They are one and the same. So even if they were cut off, would this just kind of be like kind of a budding extension? Or is the mind, the primary mind, the control center in Ward? Like if you killed all of the parasites that make up the body Ward is using as a host, is he technically still alive in the parasites that are in the thralls he's created? I don't know. Anyway, fantastic episode. One of my favorites. But guys, what did you think? How do you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come over on the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Share, Your Korskov, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Oyer. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.